Hello everybody, just about ready to get started. So today we'll just be focused on alt characters, or if nobody's around, we'll just do some box runs and then maybe some solo play with the Ramar. So we'll see what happens. But I'm looking at the soundtrack we're listening to, which is more Sengoku Pasara. And for some reason they put a 29-minute version of the song on here. So I'm gonna have to manually skip it forward, I think. As much as I like the music, 29 minutes is a bit excessive. So let's skip ahead to another song. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and boot into PSO. Welcome, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Although I just realized I don't think I brought my equipment off the other character. Actually, I have to change characters. Welcome, Calvisham. Hope you're doing well. Oh no, you gave PSO 2 a try? Oh, boo this man. Been a stressful day. Sorry to hear that, Chris. I'm shaking my head at you, Calvation. Especially if it was like the newest version. I know literally 0 people that come in and say anything positive. There's people that'll say things positive about the base game, but the new Genesis or whatever. Do Anguish 3 for now. Oh, did I actually put it away last time? Huh, I thought, no, okay, I did. I did not. Yeah, plus it installs like really strong anti-cheat stuff onto your system as of like I think the latest patch. So there's like, you absolutely need to like scrub it down. Hello, Weebit. Haven't played Blueburst in a long time. Well, if you do decide to join in again, you're always welcome to rejoin. Just thinking about what I want to put away for now. I think I'll put these away. Yeah, Calvisham. I mean, like, we've been saying it on stream. Like, it's been a big mistake. I don't really like where new PSO has gone. Is Ephinea the server? Yes. So if you... I'll put the link to Ephinea. To be fair, it's on my note of things to do. I just haven't done them yet. But if you go here, you can create an account. So this time I promised you, chat, I wrote down, I'll put that in a command. But I literally just woke up. Actually, instead of doing free roam to what I want to do, let's just do some box runs instead. Join after work? Well, hopefully you enjoy it if you get back into it. It is XP week, so it's a good week to restart if you want to speed up back to 80. I'm gradually waking up over here. But oh yeah, Calvisham. I don't know. I have heard literally nothing positive about it. I really don't like the fast-paced combat. See, the thing you're talking about is literally what I got turned off by. They kept speeding it up and speeding it up and speeding it up, and I'm like, this isn't PSO anymore. There's nothing methodical about it anymore. It's literally just dodge roll spam. It's not really what I want to get into. Oh, did I leave it on normal mode? I think I did. Yeah, this feels way too difficult for Anguish 3. I mean, I guess I'll see how impossible it is to clear this. At least it's not Anguish 4 normal mode. Yeah. It's like, if I'm gonna play another Phantasy Star, it's probably gonna be one of the PSP ones, just to see what they're like. And then it'll probably be PS0 at some point in the near future. So like probably 2024. I don't plan on playing it during an event, but maybe early February, if I had to put a date on it. I'm still surprisingly able to kill them in multiplayer mode, I'm not gonna lie. This is going way smoother than I thought for accidentally doing multiplayer. So if you notice, they're giving me 1,200 experience, which is definitely way higher than it's supposed to be. Okay, well, I somehow managed to salvage this run, despite doing it on the wrong mode. The power of V502, apparently. John Arrows saying, this was always one of my favorite games. Welcome, John Arrows. Hope you're doing well. Well, you're more than welcome to join in on the Ephinea server. They just had a very big update. For those not following the news lately. If you're aware of damage canceling, they just got rid of that. And it's been butter smooth. I'm just doing some runs while I wait for some people to join in. But if you have an account and you would like to be leveled, it is XP week. Otherwise, I'm just messing around on box runs. Ooh, excuse me. So I didn't see anything of interest here, so I'm just gonna quick reset. And not put it in multiplayer mode. That would probably help. Yeah, and there's also like extra difficulties for people looking for ultimate blue bursts to be a bit more challenging than normal. Purely optional stuff. I do it if I'm in a quest that I know I can run in my sleep. Not for efficiency of the run, just to be clarity. But just so that it might give me a bit more XP. Because honestly, that's a lot of XP. 245% XP, I mean, come on. That's a big boost. But in the meantime, enjoy some Sengoku Basara music. Which they put one song from Sengoku Basara in Ephinea, to be fair. So it's still somewhat thematic for me to play this. But yeah, we'll do a couple quests, and if no people are free, I would say in the next 5 or 10 minutes, we'll switch over to another quest type. Because I don't want to bore people with box runs. But I at least want to showcase how much easier it is if you put in the right difficulty. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hell, handgun. You are absolutely worth what you are. Ooh, did not bait the shot properly. Unfortunate. That could have been really... That could have been really bad. Hello, high damage. That's fine. We take those to the face. So yes, John Arrows, if you were ever thinking of playing on the Ephinea server, you're more than welcome to join in on stream. Today is part of XP week until... For me, it's mid-Saturday. For other people, it might be their Sunday. Where you get 150% extra XP. We always help new players. We were doing a lot of ult leveling last night, so today's stream start was a little slower than usual. I'm really seeing anything of interest dropping here, sadly. So I think I'll do one more run, and then we'll switch over to something else. Maybe I'll redeem myself on the solo TTF run while we wait for people. Oh, that was such a clean room. Okay, let's see if I could do this. How do I get the camera to not turn? The real mystery of episode 2. Okay, there we go. You always played solo on emulator? Well, there's a lot of enhancements to the Ephinea version. Hopefully, if you do end up playing it, you have fun with it. Ooh. Alright, that was a much cleaner run. I got hit once, which is a player error. But otherwise, you know, doing just simple box runs, that wasn't too bad. Let's go ahead and use telepipe to get out of here. But yeah, at this point, I could not see myself playing on a different server at this point. I think there's been enough quality of life improvements without super altering the game that it's just so much better for me. Like when you have mag blast out up, for example, or active and usable at 100 PB, being able to use the 0 to 9 along the bottom, even though mag blast is active, is such a big quality of life change. On top of just a lot of small things like the some drop rate fixes, like for enemies that just wouldn't drop rares in the vanilla game that probably should have dropped rares, and it's just kind of weird, like when the bulk enemy turns into bulk claw or whatever it is in ruins, it would not drop you the rare. Just like weird things like that I think go towards like the overall health of the game. But I do think the most important one is the damage cancel. Honestly, I think that's just going to be the biggest selling point of Ephinea at this point. Being able to see basically the equivalency of split screen play on multiplayer without the dumb damage cancel is kind of nice. Actually, I want to make sure I put everything away. I did not. Alright, so we're going to put this away. We're going to do a solo TTF. I think I'm warmed up enough. Yeah, if you have any questions about the game, just let me know. We have a lot of guides on YouTube for new players, but for returning players, always happy to discuss different changes and updates. Okay, let's go to block 2. Let's, I guess, go kill falls this time. Oh, I think I saw somebody in the lobby with the Ziggy Fixter logo. There are people that do want to play, let me know. I want to see one thing. Is this strong enough to do what I needed to do? Oh, you know what I did? I almost made the same mistake again. Where's my Yashminikov? I want the Yashminikov before I do this run. There we go. Yeah, now that I have the right weapon set up, I think I'll be fine. Although I'm kind of curious, do I even need to swap out of Ranger Ball for Deroll Shield on Sinnoh? We're gonna experiment just once. And if I take too much damage, experiment over. Oh yeah, Shmenikov, you're the best. These poor Bartles, they really don't stand a chance. So far, so good. Poor Still Dragon. I think we need to declassify this enemy as a boss. I'm not even sure if he can hit me anymore, to be honest. I mean, it lasts about as long as a Hildebear, more or less. Poor dragon. Ooh, I hope it doesn't target the head there. That would actually mess up my insta-kill. Speaking of mess it up, yeah, I was gonna say, get out of here. Whatever. Dragon shouldn't have been able to lift off. Unfortunate. It still died. It fortunately did not waste a lot of time, but something weird about when I hit it on the floor. It only hit twice instead of 5 times. So that's why the boss didn't die. So I'll have to figure out a better position for that for consistency purpose. Welcome, Ertamperometer. Hope you're doing well. If there's a character you would like assistance in leveling, I am happy to do so once we are done with TTF. Imagine should not be too much longer, given that I got my serious weapon with me now. It does not matter how fast I clear this room, I have to wait anyway. What I could do is stand here, maybe, to optimize how long I need to wait. Line up with the door a little more. Hopefully you're doing well. I just realized I forgot something. Unfortunate. I'm going back for it. Fortunately, I'm gonna add that much more time to the run. I don't want to do this boss without Excalibur. That's just a fact. I don't want to do it with ult weapons. I'm like, no. We do it with the right weapon the first time. Gone are the days of using Spread Needle on this boss. We gotta use better weapons. Level 50 Q cast. Sounds good. I think we'll deal with that. So sadly, I'm not gonna have safety PB meter. Actually, I don't care about these boxes. I mostly just wanted access to the money. So we're gonna do a little bit of an experiment in a moment, but I have to reach the point of experimentation. Wow. Yashvinikov, you really do solve every answer. Like, you're the answer to every riddle in PSO. Like, what do I use versus, and it's like, the answer is Yashvinikov. Yeah, what a night and day difference doing this run with the right weapon. Knew they were gonna annoy me with that. Seriously? Thank you. Get out of here. Level 54, no problem. We'll do some episode 4 runs, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little risky here. I'm not going to set up the room on purpose. I want to see if Ranger Wall is good enough as defense, or if I need D-Roll Shield. So I need a visual to understand how much defense I need for this enemy. Wow, that just straight up kills. That's a little risky, to be honest. Let's just put on D-Roll Shield. Oh yeah, never mind. Oh yeah, that is the truth right there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Better choice. Take way less damage, heal less. Look at this. Come on, drop me your beautiful units, please. Oh, he's so lucky he jumped part of that animation. He would have died there. So yeah, if I only get one shot out, the Yashvinikov's burst is just better than Heaven Striker on top of that. So it really is just the weapon of choice. The only thing I have to do is like occasionally heal. I don't even need to freeze them. What a ridiculous weapon. I guess, why play defensive when you could just kill them outright? Anyway, back to Ranger Wall for the rest of the run. Look at that beautiful stun lock. Come on, Chad, it's beautiful. What a ridiculous item. I feel like group them up and SN them works since hit stun. What do you mean SN them? Are you talking about the Barans that I just spread needled, or are you talking about the Sinnohs? Sinnohs, but Sinnohs don't have hit stun. I'm confused, HellCleave. If they did an ultimate, I wouldn't have a problem. Pre-ultimate, I fully agree. You don't need anything other than spread needle. I wish Sinnohs had hit stun. They removed that mechanic in ultimate for no reason, and it feels terrible. That's why I complain about the Ramar in ultimate all the time. Because before they had like the ultra free clear, and it's just over. Yeah, they're the walking problem for Ramar normally. Makes me so sad. I was gonna say, HellCleave is so used to deleting them with UCAS, he never sees if they have hit stun anymore. He's too powerful, chat. Please nerf HellCleave. Wondering if it was worth switching weapons out of spread needle there. Oh, come on. Seriously? I was like one shot from killing him. I should have just normal attacked. Oh, normal wouldn't have killed there anyway. Maybe. I mean, I guess with the invulnerability frames of one player mode, maybe because it hits more targets. I still had more fun with Yashminikov. I love just the double tap delete. Oh, a photon drop. Nice. I got rewarded finally. Yeah. I guess we'll play around with more iframes. But you mentioned hit stun. I'm just gonna be very clear for people that read it. You absolutely do not hit stun Sinnohs in Ultimate. Pre-Ultimate, yes. There's no reason to not use Thread Needle. Oh, I was worried about this. See, that's the other thing I'm worried about. If I don't weapon swap fast enough, the claws end up blocking my combo. So I think I gotta just frozen shooter immediately into a charge weapon to fix that issue. See, these are things I have to learn because they're not a thing when I play multiplayer. Because normally somebody's crowd controlling them or freeze traps or all sorts of other stuff. So there's like little bits and pieces I gotta relearn. Yeah, nothing of interest there. So sadly, I actually don't have my Loyula here because I had to go back. Unfortunate. I don't feel like doing heavily armed checks. Alright, time to beat the boss, and then we'll go level up some old people. Yeah, definitely for those in like normal to very hard. If you happen to get a spread needle from trading, normal will stun lock all Sinnohs. But sadly, for whatever reason in Ultimate, they made mines a big pain. And a lot of mechanics that made it arguably one of the easiest areas of the game, they removed. But they also removed it in a way that made it much harder than other areas of the same area, episode. Honestly, I think Mines is generally a bit harder than even things like Ruins, to be honest with you. Mostly due to the mechanics of inconsistent knockdowns, the insta-death Barans, Sinnohs with high ATP. There's just so many problem enemies. It's just unfortunate. Oh, they blocked one shot. That was close. That was almost clean. Nice. Instead of healing there, I probably should have shifted. And then healed on this screen. Small optimizations. Well, I'm here. I might as well just burst the boss. If it gives me a long cycle, I might be able to kill here. If not, it doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. Thank you, iframes. I wish it did that a moment ago with Heaven Striker. Oh, speaking of which. Oh, come on. It went sideways just to dodge that. That sucked. That would have killed if it had stayed on the right side of the arena. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, not only did I miss the sacrifice, but then I missed the follow-up. Alright, so I could die here, since one of my shots missed yet again. So sad. So I have to heal here to not die. Oh, and I got short-cycled. So unfortunate. That was just a series of unfortunate events there. That was definitely boss RNG right then. Unlucky. Oh well. GG. So Ertamperometer has the character at 54. So we'll switch over to episode 4 in just a moment. Yeah. I think once I get a Heaven Striker with hit, I think I'll substitute it in for the final phase. Because that miss did cost me an early kill, and it wasted like 40 seconds. Because I went to go for a 1300 damage shot, and then the follow-up shot after that also missed. So I think overall I lost about 1500 damage, and that, as we saw there, the boss only had 1500 damage. So yeah, I think I need to find one with at least 20% hit, so that doesn't happen again. So while I'd like to have Heaven Striker for the spinners, still seems like in single player play, I'm not getting a consistent heavy special. I'm missing that second special, and that's a lot of damage to whiff. And then that same scenario, it's just better just to Yashminikov if I can't land the sacrifice. Oh well. Welcome, Crimson Tears. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, we cleared it this time. So I do think it's the right call to keep the D-Relay shield on him, specifically for Sinnoh room. Because with Virus Armor Sinnoh plus D-Relay shield, those poor Sinnohs just not able to do any damage. I'm still not at max defense either, so that felt pretty good. Anyway, we'll put away our Excalibur again. Also, some of our money. Don't need all this money, even as a charge character. Oh, 1100 DFP. Yeah, look what happens when I put on my real defense. 1323. Untouchable. Eventually, this will get substituted out for Red Ring, of course. Then I don't need to do any shield swapping. But for now, it gives me all the defense I need to complete the run. But I believe people are waiting in order to get leveled. So let's switch over to C-Bank 4. Get rid of some of these. I have too many tabs open. So yeah, we'll see who's around, and we'll start off with at least Ertamperometer. I did see there were several Heart of items that could technically be run for on very hard mode. I'm not interested in them. For people looking for alternate sources of photon drops, while leveling new characters, you might just happen to get one of the Heart of items. Let's do an episode 4. Give chat a moment if they'd like to join in. Might go for some in the future, but that also means I have to get drops. Oof. Ertamperometer powering up with materials, presumably. Sky Robot. I kind of like that. I like the Sky Blue Sky ID. It's a good combo. Especially when they have the basically ocean name. So like Oceanly. Let's see. I was gonna say HellCleave. I got my first Heart of item the other day. I'm not sure if you saw that. White ID paying off, apparently. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember either. But it's interesting that White ID's alternate drop is sometimes useful. When you're not getting the limiter. Softens the blow. I just want to make sure they all got hit. I feel like this one is slightly louder than the others. Also, why is Munashige's theme 30 minutes long? Playlist, please. Well, we'll listen to it for like 2 minutes and then we'll skip it ahead. I mean, I like Munashige. 30 minutes is a bit much. Oh, do they constantly like rattle as you attack? I don't think I've ever used the base item, honestly. Just bring them into every game. I'll put it on an item and make sure that when we do Anguish 10 public runs, that'll be the item of choice. Maximum tilt factor. I guess the real question is, chat, before we end the stream today, will we see a Del Rappy? Welcome, DJ. Hope you're doing well. We're pretty early in the run, so if there's anybody else that wants to hop in and level, let us know. We're at the part that I normally reset on anyway, so I definitely don't mind. If we go a little further, then we'll just complete the run. Running very hard on your force. The join button 31 says Crimson Tears. Okay, then why don't let's exit. Let's get Crimson Tier up to 40. This is not an issue. We're just gonna slash lobby. Which should take like, I don't know, like maybe 2 runs at most. It's still good XP because, you know, episode 4 broken. So go ahead and join. We're on block 2 Crimson Tears. I'm not gonna say no to hard mode drops because episode 4 is busted, so for me these are all serious item runs. For other people it's XP. Like where am my stuff at? Did you want to join in, DJ? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, I like the red hair, red shirt. I like doing that with characters where I pick a color on the outfit, I make the hair match. Oh, with a buddy? No problem, DJ. Got room for 2 later, we're down. We'll see. Oh, he's a watcher too? Oh no. So many watchers. But hopefully, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. If you have a mind mag, plus you have a high level tax, you did get decent level tax, right, DJ? You're not trying to do it with like level 15 stuff. Okay, 28, 29, that's good. Another luck material. Again, these so far are better drops than some of my ultimate level runs. I'm looking at you box runs this morning. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be like your Grants and Megid that are probably a little bit behind. But honestly speaking, another photon drop. Literally better than box runs. It's dumb. It's dumb, chat. I did 2 box runs. It still hasn't caught up to how much this is done. Just the beginning portion of the quest. Oh, hard mode. You don't make any sense. It's like reduced rate of photon drops? I think not. Oh, that looks like Red Saber. And not a saber that is red, but specifically the item. I think I used those on the faux new roll briefly. Nope, now it's back to red sword. So probably when we're done with this wave, I'm gonna skip it forward, or it's gonna repeat the song for like 28 more minutes. Again, I like the song, but we gotta get more representation in the soundtrack. Skip it forward one. I got a Tri-Fluid back. Okay. That's kind of the perfect rappy drop for me, to be honest. Nope. Ooh, slowly out of range. Huh. Rappy didn't dive bomb again. I guess if you do get too far forward, it just doesn't do it. Silly Zoo. Oh, that Tri-Fluid spawns so far away. Rip Tri-Fluid, I'm not going back for you. Excuse me. Still feel kind of weird, honestly. I'm not quite over my bold. Nice level up. Goodbye, Dorphon. Jeez, they got nuked. I love how much damage it still does to the Astartes on hard mode. Like, lightning is like legit the right call there. Makes no sense, I swear. Put down some safety Kafoi for the group. Huh. The Dorphon charged the wrong way. I don't see that very often. I was hoping he'd just charge into the Kafoi that I'd stacked and he would just die instantly. Oh well. Suspected Kafoi merge here. Man, Kafoi stacking is just so powerful in this room. I mean, just look how fast they die when you Kafoi stack. Rip every enemy. Womp. I'll rebuff the team. I notice buffs are getting low. Yeah, I think for these rooms, I don't tend to Rifoi, because if I do that, it makes the Rappies run, and that's less XP. Or if I stack Rifoi like that, they die instantly. Or I'll play a random music disc I don't listen to. Although to be fair, I'm not a big fan of this song either. It's too bubbly. I'll let it play out for what it is. As long as it's not like a stupid 28-minute version of it, we'll go through it. Oh, goodbye, Gerda-Bulu. Nice, 56 and 35. Level ups all around. Now we switch back to Rifoi. Yeah, these enemies are too spread out for Gafoi, sadly. They spawned just a little closer, it would have worked. Nice damage. I've been bodied by the stage again. Stage is better than me. Yeah, I like standing right in the middle as the force. Oh, I just hit everybody with whatever I want. Except for Gafoi. Sadly, Gafoi is just too far away. Yeah, I'm gonna be midway through and Razond, so I still unlock the room. Let's see. And we Rifoi because we can just hit everything full screen. As long as we have Rifoi control here, it's pretty easy. Nice level. Nice level up. Rip the zoo. Yeah, Razond here. Ooh. Look at that. 4 Goron detonator stun lock. What a beautiful thing. I love seeing level 57 in hard mode. That 50% extra XP kicking in. Ooh, perfect Rifoi. Now I always stand in the middle Razond because they have to go towards you if you do that. And normally that puts them in range of the Rabarda, which is really unfair. Sorry, chat. Like a bit of an itch of a throat. So again, if you see zoos, I'm just gonna Razond. Actually, in this case, I'm gonna Razond. Score on detonators. Now I'm gonna kill them. And I also like Razond there because it can stunlock the Gerda-Bulu, but it also kills the Marissas on low difficulties. I don't think it works as well, sadly, on very hard. Already level 36, so probably one more run will equal 40. So we haven't even finished the run yet. This is always kind of a tricky thing that I'm still kind of learning. So in single player, you're always pulled close enough that you can't do it. But if you back up a certain distance, I'm gonna say it's about where I am now. If nobody is beyond that player, the zoos have to dive bomb. And when they dive bomb, like how they just did there, they take damage. But if the chat is too far over, the one on the right doesn't dive bomb. So I think we're far enough back. I think just we need to pull a little more to the left. You'll notice they'll constantly dive bomb. And you no longer have to worry about their lasers. Yeah, just like slightly too close, I think. It's still like a work in progress. I'm trying to find like the exact position on the map, but it's somewhere around here is pretty good. Because there's definitely a way. Like, see how all the zoos dive bombed us? That's exactly what I want to see. Because then we don't need to worry about single targeting them. Because they'll just naturally get in range. We won't get lasered. So at least it works for that phase, but I gotta work on the rest of it. You're down to get in on the next one? Well, we have one free slot, so you're welcome to join if you'd like. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop some boxes. Doesn't look like anything popped of interest. Just Masetta. There we go. The ticket life continues. I'm gonna go ahead and make another game. Oop. Almost did that on ultimate and then very hard. Corrected that twice. No problem, Crimson Seers. Take your time. So that run was 2 photon drops worth? I think that was an absolutely worth it run. So if you'd like DJ, we're opening up a new game. Hello, hello. It says all character themes, but it's missing characters. What an absolute lie. You'd be so humble as to come begging to you. For a decent level D-band. Let me check this character, and then if not, I will check, I have a character for Tex. This character has a lot of Tex, but I don't remember if they're the ones that you would want. Yeah, he's only got a D-band 29. I mean, it's better than nothing, so I'll give it to you. If you're using God Technique, it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check my tech character later. As I said before, I have a lot of 29s. It just, right now, I think if you wanted a 30 D-band, it's probably on the other character. But if you're missing anything of the basics like Barda or Rabarda, let me know. I have like a million Rabarda 29s. Can I use the Rabarda? Yeah, no problem, Crimson Tears. Yeah, just let me know what spells are not 29 for the most part, or if you're missing support 30s. I'll probably have to switch characters if you're looking for more force stuff, because I've been moving them between characters. Yeah, let's take the Rabarda. There you go. Is on Rabarda's allure. I could probably do that for you. This will be in the good enough territory. I left 2 on the floor. Somebody was asking for 29s. Whoever was just mentioning Zan's allure. I'll spin near them. There you go. That'll make life easier. So give me one moment as we choose another soundtrack, since apparently we ran out. Sure, we'll listen to the anime soundtrack, why not? Yeah, single god technique will usually make the 29s just as good as having the 30s for support techs. The audio's a bit high. Thank you for letting me know. Let me tune it down. Is that better? Yeah, for me, I have my volume low in general, so I can't hear it as well. Oh, your music started on accident? Alright, let me bump it slightly back up then. I feel like that's probably fine. Yeah, just let me know, chat, if it needs to be adjusted. Since the music volume is kind of all over the place today, it seems. Little louder? Sure. Put it back close to where it was a moment ago. So yeah, let's kill some Buddhas. Yeah, I do like having Gazan for chaining on these enemies in particular. So even though normally I use Razan, this is like one of the waves. I just like the chain lightning to hit the lightning weak people and still damage the satellite lizards quickly. And then for this one, I always prefer Gafoi, because sometimes you can chip out the satellite lizards like that. And they also sometimes hit the zoo, which saves time. Speaking of which, my lingering Gafoi almost wiped the whole room. There we go, there we go. 577337. Apparently it's the odd number brigade. I'm the odd one out with having a 6. Come on, Gazan. Yeah, there we go. Gazandum. Ooh. Didn't die bomb again. Test is too fast. By these enemies. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and Gafoi these poor rappies. Song is a bomb. Anime soundtrack's pretty solid throughout. Hopefully you enjoy it. Nice level ups. 58, 73, 38. The odd numbers are slowly being defeated. Photon Claw with no stats. No stats, no interest. That poor bird. I like to think it was trying to flap away to escape the group, and just the Rifoe blows it up midway through. Rip enemy. Hello, Dye Fluids. Four enemies. It's getting absolutely mowed down by fireballs and random lightning bolts. And then if they somehow survive all of that, the Executioner Blade swings forth with the red sword. Four zoos. Yeah, there's a couple of soundtrack songs with lyrics, so I imagine it will probably get the copyright notice. Finally got a rare bird. Nice. Funny enough, I'd rather see them on hard mode than other difficulties, to be honest with you. Because on normal and hard, they're potentially just photon crystals straight up. On like very hard and like ultimate, they could just be absolute trash. I'm like, I wish they would be photon crystals. Nice level up. Almost level 40. Even gang has arrived, yeah. I forgot how long the song is. Normally it's cut up during the different scenes. It doesn't play all the way through. So I can picture what scenes these are to. I just realized that was all the same song. Interesting. Rip these enemies. Yeah, now I'm hearing the Nobunaga theme. I'm like, I know exactly where this is playing now. I just didn't realize that was all the same song. That's funny. So apparently the beginning of the soundtrack starts with the final battle music? That's a choice. By these enemies. Alive Aku, don't need that. So some 4 slots dropped. I'm assuming the chat does not need a 4 slot. Got a reverser disc if anyone needs. Nah, I think I'm good. I have a few spares for other players. Bubble Iconium, don't need it. Get some zaps in. Yeah, I like Razan there because it stunlocks the Grand Detonator, but it also deals with the Marissas. Marissas take a surprisingly high amount of lightning damage. Nice, level 40, congratulations. I was gonna say, I'm hearing all the different songs in the soundtrack merged into one. Is this really all one song? Okay, apparently it is. Interesting. Because this song in particular is a standalone song. That's why I was a little surprised. That's fun. I guess this is just like on the soundtrack they have specifically the song mix for the final battle. Because it's like 4 or so songs we heard merged together just then. I mean, it's interesting. That's how it plays out more or less in the show. So I think some of that is like Date's theme. I definitely heard Yukimura's. Get out of here. Razan to stop them from diving. Then we move Barda. These Goron detonators out of here. 59 at 74 or 40. Nice. So we'll wrap up the quest, get a little extra tickets. In the very hard mode we go. Rip these enemies. On time. Still knock those poor Marissa. Get wrecked. Three forces is a little overkill. Congratulations to 41. It's so unfair. It's poor enemies. They try though. Wait, did I just straight up ignore the pull from Gertabulu? I forgot that's a mechanic for your ultimate. Normally it just sucks you in. Either that or somebody got close and canceled it, which is more likely the case. It's kind of funny. Also, I'm too close. Let me back up to like... It's a good visual cue. Is it like against the wall here? The right visual cue? No. Oh, well, somebody's too close, that's why. So I think if we're all back here, I think it should just insta-kill them to some extent. And then people that are looking to melee could just punish them for being there. But sadly, we're not able to see the, Oh. Yeah, come back to where we're standing. I want to see something. So if all of us are in a slightly tight group, is that going to force them to dive bomb? Yes. Yes, it will. Okay. I believe in the chat on that one. I'm gonna conserve that tri-fluid. So back up to max dye fluids, 1 tri-fluid from Cap. Got a giant, nice. Can I seriously not use a Razan? Oh, PSO, you're programmed in such jank. I've never noticed that before, actually. I'll make a comment once I'm done handing this in. For those that were watching my screen, it only cost me 26-ish to use a Razan because I have Adept, but it wouldn't let me use it until I had 40, the original amount. So I wasn't able to Razan even though I could Razan. It just graded out on the bar. So big oops on that one, PSO. They added Adept, but it didn't actually calculate if I could use the tech. Whoops. Poor bar. Yeah, like all my techs were grayed out. I'm not sure if all of them were usable or not. I might have pressed it like slightly too early for the reduced cost, but yeah, like half my bar was not lit up even though I had 40 TP and it cost me 26-ish to use. Poor game. Yeah, I was laughing at it because I went to Razan and I'm like, what? I'm like, I definitely don't think it costs 40 still with double Adept. I'm just saying, like, that's a pretty big discount. Ooh, Adepts are a lot of fun for forces. They're more of a luxury item. They're not technically required, but they feel good. So potentially when we are done leveling ults, we could just do more white ID runs for limiters or blue ID. Yeah. Blue ID, especially I think it's War of Limits 1 is active. War of Limits 1 is a good quest for limiters if you have a blue ID character. So if the chat is interested, we could do an RBR of that. It's 38 to 40 for Adraeaus. Wow, that really went up in price if that is actually the current price. Yeah. No worries, Crimson Tears. I just assume you were moving around given the numbers. Nobody wants to farm limiters. So here's the positive thing though, chat. I am going to be doing a million limiter runs when it becomes Christmas Fiasco time. I just want you all to know I'm going to be doing them like days of only limiter quests. So I will hopefully pick up a few, and hopefully chat, if they join me, we'll get a few. For those not aware, the Christmas Fiasco is a really good time to pick them up in episode 4. If you're Viridian or Pink ID, there are so many Gertabulus, and if you're looking for any Force items, obviously Pink ID on a very high enemy density quest is amazing. And then on top of that, if you're playing Viridian, you just might come across Dorfon Eclairs, you might come across LNK Combat 38s, you might come across like Lieutenant Mantles and stuff like that, depending on IDs. Nice Photon Crystal. So, yeah, it's... If you ever look at the enemy count at Christmas Fiasco 4, it's ridiculous. Uh-oh, the Eggbird is here. Welcome back, Chris. Hopefully you're doing well. Ooh, another level up. And a Photon Drop. Oh, speaking of Photon Drops. Again, these are going better than Ultimate runs. I'm getting more on this than I am other runs. It's so sad, but it's true. So for me, this is not a bad time for me to restock all my PDs. Since, again, I get more here than Ultimate for some reason. If 107 Fomarl ready for Christmas? So for those not aware, the Christmas Fiasco goes through every single... It goes Surface, then Desert 2, Desert 3, I think. But it's a very long quest. There's no telepiping out. But the raw number of enemies is actually insane. And it gives you coal, which goes towards Christmas presents. So you'll get guaranteed presents eventually if you play enough of them. But they are quite long quests in general. Episode 1, I think, is pretty hard. And then I think 2 is the hardest, and 4 is by far the easiest. As long as you're Force. If you're any other character, maybe it's hard. As a Force, it's like, okay, free XP time. You're like, oh no, 5 Dorfons at once. Whatever will I Gafoe? And for those not aware, there's a little trick to beat the final wave of Christmas Fiasco 4. So if you do decide to do it before you do it on stream, I will remind you, there is a console panel in the final room that ends the quest. You can wedge yourself behind it as a Force, and that will stop you from being cheese killed by Gertabulus. Because they'll try to pull you into the insta-death of 4 Gertabulus, but the console prevents you from moving. So if you're not sure, you can just hide behind the console the whole time. But if you are sure of what wave is the one before the final wave, then you just do whatever you want before then. And once you learn that, then episode 4 is the easiest. If you don't know, it has one of the cheapest kills in the game. Because, like, picture it this way. The spot you warp in is surrounded by 4 Gertabulus at the final wave. So if at any point you die, you have to go back through the warp, and you will instantly get hit by 4 Gertabulus. As you can imagine, that's a semi-impossible... Oh, I got a Heavenly Arms. Wow, ridiculous. Wow, chat. Well, anyway, so anyway, I was saying before that this is better than my Ultimate runs. Well, there's another Heavenly Arms for the team. But anyway, from the standpoint of the Christmas Fiascos, it's just... Oh, Gertabulu too strong. If you've not seen what happens when you get hit by 2 Gertabulu, the answer is if you don't have Cure Freeze, you die. If you forget about it, at least bring Cure Freeze with you. Otherwise, prepare to eat like 30 scape dolls as you try to barely kill one of them to break the perfect stun lock of 4 Gertabulus wailing on you with freeze. They are really, really overpowered when put together. There's only a couple quests that put them literally side by side, because most of the time it's usually one at a time. Oops, that's not my moon. But that quest in particular is like, you know what? What about 4? Oh, I thought my Gavoe was out. My bad. You can't tell this is the main villain's theme. The dramatic chanting. Get some defense back up. Yeah, let's go ahead and debuff these enemies. How are things going for you, Chris? Said they're okay. Hopefully things are settling down a bit. Nice level up. So I think I have enough Heavenly Arms for even my future Rangers at this point. I feel pretty good. I don't think I technically need any more Heavenly Arms. Maybe I'll actually start... Ooh, double materials. I gotta go back. I have to go back for that. That's too powerful. The Power Mine material combo? Mm-mm. Back to Kapoe spam. Abronet says, hi, would it make sense to start PSO Blueburst? Never played PSO 1 before. I like the simplicity, but I assume there's no newbies around at all to adventure with. There's a lot of people joining the server all the time, I would say. You're probably the 3rd or 4th person that's never played PSO, I think, in the past couple of months. So there's always new people looking to join. So what I would recommend is, if you do want to join, I would just say that you can introduce yourself on the Ephinea site. There's a forum for it that usually you just say like, hi, I'm a new player kind of thing on it. And there's also the Discord for Ephinea. So if you're looking for groups or looking for low-level players, then that's definitely a thing. There's quite a few people that have literally just started playing. I know at least offhand, I want to say I've talked to off-stream 3 or 4 people that have never played PSO 1 before. They did come from, I think, PSO 2 specifically, so they had a bit more, I would say, PSO knowledge in general, but they don't know the you know, they've definitely not played the older versions of it for sure. But yeah, I would say if you're interested, there's definitely people that are going through like more casually. Right now, we're doing kind of like an XP rush. Of course, you're always welcome to get an XP rush if you would like, but I do recommend for the first time experience, you slowly level up your mag. Definitely check out our YouTube. Do a little self-promotion here briefly. Because we have, if you look in the playlists for the YouTube channel, we have stuff for newer players. So if you're not sure what character classes to be, if you want a discussion of like things to hunt for in the game, if you want to get an understanding of section IDs, which determine drops in the game, we have all those resources there. You can also join our Discord if you just want to ask questions in general. You're more than welcome to join with the other players. We have some people that are literally, you know, maybe their first character just hit you know, 80 today, but like a week ago they didn't have a character. So there's people that are somewhat fresh to the game. There's a mix of veterans playing. I've been playing for a while. So there's definitely people around to help potentially. And again, if you have any other questions, you know, feel free to ask on stream. This kind of week is more geared towards, I'm not gonna say new players specifically, but definitely fresh starts, I would say. Get out of here, Pyrogoron. Well, I'm glad things are calmer for you though, Chris. I was just going back and reading the other message. Yeah, and if you're looking for Ephinea, let me post the link to the server that we're playing on specifically. So that way, if you would like to get started with an account, and from there they also have links to their Discord, which I highly recommend. And their wiki, which will go through items. So if you don't know what items do, which is pretty common, recommend you check out the wiki at some point. Oh, chat is getting murdered left and right around me. I can't reach you, you're too far from me. I was gonna say, if chat stays roughly in the middle, it's easier, but going both directions, that's a bit rough. Okay, let's debuff the enemy. Yeah, because if you go too far forward, like what you're doing, you're gonna die to Marissa a lot. If you're wondering why I stay in the middle, it's so I don't deal with Marissa. And then if we were Barda, it lures them into a group. Rip the Zeus though. Just gonna grants each of them, they're too far. And then we just get our nice little Razan loops here. With Razan, it's the quadruple kill. Yeah, it's somewhat easy to pick up, a little harder to master. Mostly simplified controls. We have a lot of buttons along the bottom because we're playing a force. They have the most things to learn, but I don't think they're the most mechanically complicated. Unless we're talking about like rapid swaps, then technically they're pretty demanding. For things like Rangers, the hard part is just learning when to use each weapon type when. There's not usually an end-all be-all. Easier than Ramar? I don't think so. I think Ramar is one of the easiest characters to pick up. Ramar is like, I have shotgun, I shoot group. Target too far, use sniper. Force is like, you gotta pay attention to all the elemental weaknesses. Unless you're doing what we're doing, where we have like every possible tech. But it's actually kind of rough starting them first. Because again, there's just a lot to learn, like how effective is Megid, how effective is Grants, raw techniques versus simple techniques at different levels, which is worth using. It's a bit more streamlined when you use them as a second character. You skip all of that early intended learning curve. That is a super dead enemy. Go ahead and get a nice little tri-fluid here. Silly Gertabulu, get out of here. Yeah, I'm not sure how long today's stream will end up going. Really just depends on family, to be honest. I think eventually they'll stop by, but I don't think it'll be for like another hour and a half plus. But we'll see. I've learned to not just trust any other times. If they tell me it's at like 5, they'll show up at like 4. Or something weird. And today they didn't give a specific time. Okay, so that went pretty well. Yeah, I think for Hitomi, Crimson Tears character, I think I'm gonna have to lend out a couple Heavenly HPs. That is the downside to doing a fresh character. If you don't have Heavenly HP, some attacks will just insta-kill you. So I think for the purpose of not having a character die over and over, do you have extra slots, Crimson Tears? So I can loan you probably 2 Heavenly HP so you survive the hits. Yeah, I like using the Heavenly HP because that way you can take it off. Because, as I said before, it just... like, it is a disadvantage to not have the HP material early, but I just prefer the character to be usable late game. So if you do need it, let me know. Because I think your health total is under by 90 for Dorphons, and I think lasers might be 300 or so. Nice, got some tickets. And then in the quest, make another one. Oh, you got some? Nice, nice. Take your time. I'll make another game and I'm just gonna sell while I'm in the other game. So at some point, I really need to clean out my inventory. Too many, like, random junk items again. The triple Heavenly Arms is good. I have, like, a couple high-level techniques, which is okay. The problem is more, like, I just picked up more components, so I just need to move them out of here. Like, I don't need all of these frames in here, for example. Gotta put them on the right character. Sort our inventory. Chat like in the song. I think it's Yabuhai, I think is how you say it. It's kind of like the tragic music for Oichi. I guess I could technically put that away. Yeah, anything that has AoE has reduced special. That's just the easy rule of thumb. So if multi-shot or wide attacks reduce special, that does not apply to things like Charge and Berserk, though. Rest Emerge and Blind Divide are my next targets. Is there... I mean, I could kind of see why Glide Divine, but why Rest Emerge? You going to support Phonumen or something? Yeah, Glide Divine is not too hard to pick up. If you have a pink ID character, you'll get it pretty fast. I'll put it that way. I forget what gives it in episode 4. I know I keep getting them and I get annoyed. So I'm like, this is not the rare I'm looking for. Yeah, for Faux Newman, it's kind of annoying, but usually if I'm playing Support Force, I just don't play Faux Newman, to be honest. I just play Faux New World, actually. She's got stronger heals, anyway. Oh, Lizard drops it? Yeah, that makes sense. I think I get excited thinking it's a Photon Crystal. Then the disappointment sets in. Like, no. It's not the rare I'm looking for. Yeah, especially if we do Christmas Fiasco, you'll probably get a bazillion of them, to be honest. It's not something I would bother spending PDs on, especially if you're Pink ID. I don't think it's as game-changing as having, like, you know, Gaffoe Merge or something like that. Like, Gaffoe Merge, no joke, is such a time saver, especially if you're playing solo. Highly, highly recommend you pick that up. Or form the components. Ooh, red handgun. Seeing a red theme. Yeah, when I see people do like the branch of Paku because they upgrade it to the Chow branch or whatever. For the supports, Glide Divine for debuffs. Honestly, if you end up with item tickets, I think it's Marina's bag. It's just a big AoE range heal. But that might not be male. It might be female only. Females have a lot of interesting items, like Terrell's Parasol, for example, that act as weapons and also big buff range stuff. Which is why I like using the females more for buffs. Let the Gaffoe stacking begin. Rip. I meant to ask, Chris, what level was your character that you were looking to level? Were they like 50, 60? Ooh, 455 total health. I'm now looking at Hitomi. That is way more than enough. That's good. That should prevent a lot of dumb core on detonator crits. So I think if family doesn't show up in like the next half hour, we could probably get in a couple runs with you, Chris. Because DJ is not too far from hitting level 80. Get out of here, random enemies. Still gonna go Gaffoe stack because I might be able to kill the lizards in a moment. Speaking of which. There's still no rare Rappy settings. Nice level up. Nice Photon Crystal. I will skip this one only because it has lyrics. Rare Rappies are once in a blue moon. It's a 1 in 500 chance, but we kill 60 per run. So, like, odds are we should have probably seen one by now. I'm just saying, we're going into the above 50% odds of seeing it after 15 runs. Oh, level 69? Okay. It's not too far, actually. I owe Chris a leveling at some point. Everybody here is definitely getting a lot stronger. All those stats climbing up. Soon to be free of very hard mode. So that'll kill the zoo. The Dwarfon will charge. I've already so many Gafoi stacked that it should just explode. Yep. Use a few dye fluids here. Yeah, I'd like to get more towards the center before the Rifoi, because that way you can hit more targets. And it lines me up for this area, which is kind of nice. Look at that, barely had to move, complete domination. Always Rifoi the first zoo to make sure it can't do anything that I Gafoi stack. I think I could go back to Gafoi stacking with this. Might be better. Oh, that Dwarfon is so done. I'm just like, there is no way it's getting a turn. Get out of here. Oh, more tragedy music. Yeah, I have very mixed opinions on the anime as a whole. I haven't been a fan of definitely the later stuff, but the music's been usually solid throughout, but it's very much like it does not really warm you up to it. 3 pound 2 defense so far. Nice, nice. They don't do themselves any favors, sadly. Adraeaus. Embrace the improved Gafoi damage. Photon drop, nice. Oh, can't reach them in time. Didn't want to target. Nice level. Nothing but photon crystals, photon drops. Good sign. Ooh, there are way too many enemies down there. Bring them closer. There we go. 78, nice. Ooh, speaking of photon crystals. Where did that spawn? Oh, I see it. Wow, it spawned way down there. I'm glad at least I have the sound effects on, because there's no way. I wouldn't even have seen that on my minimap. Literally, it's off screen to me. Right, chat? I'm like, wow. I mean, I'll go get it. It's like way down here. Yeah, I'm slowly recouping photon crystals, but I don't know. I've been on a hot streak with photon crystals. I think I said this before on a different stream, but I was trying to level a weapon from 0 to 50 hit. I got all 5 in a row needed to put it 0 to 50. So if you have an enemy part weapon like Baran's launcher, for example, that's what I use it on. Or Bringer's arm for forces is a classic. So you have the Bringer's rifle. Use it to add up to 50% hit to an enemy part weapon. And normally it has like decreasing odds, so it's like 1 crystal for 100, 2 crystal for 80%, 3 crystal for 60, 4 for 40, 5 for 20%. So you have to basically consume a lot of photon crystals to potentially pump it to 50. But yeah, the past couple of ones I've done, I've gotten them almost perfects. And funny enough, the ones that I failed were not on the 20%. So I failed like the 80% once. I thought it was funny. I was like, wow, that's just unlucky. Then I got the 20%, and I'm like, okay, never mind. It balances out. I still save more crystals overall. Otherwise, use it for things like Black Paper Deals 1 and 2, which are extremely powerful quests, especially for new players. So, for example, if you've heard the gun Last Swan, which is one of the best female guns across basically all classes, as long as you're a female, you can use it. It will do massive boss damage, as an example. Technically, depending on what you use it on, you can get Claire's Deal 5 components. So if you're looking for the Agitos, for example, you can pick those up. Technically, you can even get things like Cannon Rouge from it. I don't recommend running some of those or those ultimate level items. It's better just to do the original hunt. But for Black Paper Deal 2 specifically, being able to get things like Last Swan or Master Raven, which is the male equivalent of the triple shot pistol, or Centurion abilities. Just get Centurion abilities from it. I mean, it's kind of silly. We're not talking about on very high difficulties either. Like, oh, it's not ultimate only. Like, you could get Last Swan on normal if you just do the quest on normal. The difficulty you choose changes the item list and the odds / how many items you get overall. So it's generally better to do it on ultimate if you can. But there are exceptions to the rule, because there are some items that are just really easy to pick up on the lower difficulties. But people use it for that. And also those quests give insane XP, because they have guaranteed rare enemies. And even though you can't get drops, being able to kill rare enemies during like XP week is a bazillion XP. Just an absolute bazillion. Oh, I should have switched to the Foe merch here. Switch now. Hello, Diz. Hope you're doing well. How is the Heaven Punisher life? Sadly, not even beat. Wait, what? What? Why is that in the anime soundtrack? What? It's not anime. Playlist failure. It started playing the video game music. I'm like, wait a minute. Where's... I'll just stand still for a little bit. It's fine. We'll face tank. Get some debuffs. It's not very likely people will have it. I technically have a 31 for hit, but I don't know what I would price it on. How come I can only find one? Where's the other soundtrack? Did it get taken down? Just listen to this song, by the way, chat. I'm like, where's the rest of the soundtrack? I know what the songs are. Apparently season 2 is just MIA. Rip the soundtrack, apparently. Nice, 78, 65, 51. Okay, so I'm gonna Rabarda, and then I'm gonna back up slightly. So that way I want to see if I could get them to dive bomb the team. Let's see, will they do it? Yeah, double dive bomb, that's what I want to see. Okay, so this seems to be about the right position. As long as we're against the wall, they'll all dive bomb. What I want to see. Consistency. AI manipulation is real, chat. Then we just have like one hunter protecting the forces because we're kind of near one of the spawns. And we're good. And you just foe that guy that's out of range. And we just reson them a little bit. Yeah, the show is extremely over the top, especially when this song plays. Usually something ridiculous happens, like there's like a wall of thousands of arrows coming towards the character and he just backhands them out of the air, like in one swing, not rapid swings, one swing. Just, it's a very over the top show. Makes for a very fun game for sure. This is Sengoku Basara. This is season 2. This is the fight that changed the world, which is Hideyoshi's theme. And when this song plays for like the second time, it has a completely ludicrous scene where he parts the sea with his fist, and it plays during this part of the song. It's as ridiculous as you think it would be. Listen, he does not care about physics or laws of reality. It is like hands down one of my favorite scenes in the show. It's just so ridiculous. And again, I don't know how people are expected to beat this character. I'm like, they're actually cheating. I'm like, did you not see this man destroy the sea with his fist? Why would you fight him? What's wrong with you? Sure. I could give you the direct song that you're listening to if you're curious, but it is this. Yeah, I'm looking for like the full soundtrack. I don't know why I can't find it. I guess it got stricken or something. I see like the Last Party version of it, which is fine, but it's not what I'm looking for. Last Party is more of a remix. Not my favorite season. Yeah, hello. It's definitely one of my favorite games, period. It's probably my most played PS3 game of all time. No contest. I probably put like several hundred hours on the different versions. Yeah, I'm listening to the soundtrack. We never heard Date's theme or Yukimura's. Where are the protag themes? They're actually good. This is one of the few shows where I'm like, I actually like the protagonist themes. What's happening? Normally they're just kind of disappointing, but they're so over the top. So this is, I think, from season 3, which is remixes of the stuff that I was trying to listen to. It's like, okay. Feel the dramatic build. Looking up the song names is like borderline impossible. I'm letting you know, chat. Not only is it a mix, not only is it mostly not in English, but it's also a mix of special characters. So good luck. Not even talking about like Japanese characters. There's ones that have like I swear, I kid you not, they have like the $sign and like an @ symbol replacing A's. It's so ridiculous. Trying to look up any of those songs is like borderline impossible. Like even like the phrase "the edge of a sword" is spelled with so many special characters. Fortunately, I think YouTube is learning to do it. Because they have like the, I think they even use like the Euro E or something. It's really ridiculous the way they spell some of the songs. Oh, there's... Oh, is this a version of Edge of the Sword? Because I hear that same theme from it. So yeah, if it's just outright not in English, it's in ridiculous special characters. You just gotta cross your fingers for it, really. Yeah, so this is specifically from Season 3, The Last Party. Which, funny enough, is not the last season, despite the name of it. That's why I think it's a terrible name for the season. The season itself was kind of disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, there's also, I think, like, End Judgment, but, One is like, it's very, very over-the-top visuals. If you want to see a very visually impressive show, one is there. If you want to go more for story and self-contained without needing to know a whole ton, I like season 2 so much more. Oops. I made a rebart at that last time. I do want that power material, though. Yeah, this is still the same anime. This is just Season 3's soundtrack. I couldn't find... Season 1 was missing. I don't know what happened to Season 1's soundtrack, and Season 2 is completely gone. I found one song that I knew by name, and that's it. Which is a shame, because I do think those songs are pretty good. I would have to check my, like, old playlist to see if I could find the original Season 1, Season 2. So I'm sure it has some special combination of characters I need to get YouTube to recognize in order to give me the right playlist. Because I went to put on a playlist and it went into video game songs, and I'm like, no. Ooh, level 79, nice. Yeah, this is kind of like the remix version, which is a shame I couldn't listen to the original one on stream. Because I do like the originals slightly more for the most part. With the exception of maybe Nobudaga's theme song. That got a lot better in the remix. Get out of here, stupid zoo. Put a couple of Gafoes for them. Discourage the dive bombs. Back to Gafoe stacking, because it is absolutely worth it. I think these songs are somewhat more sanely named, but they still don't really make sense. Like, this one is MO_E, or MOV_E. But at least it's not like the dots above the O and stuff like that for doing like sword. Trying to look that up. Trying to look that one up is such a nightmare, I swear. Yeah. I don't know why they named it the way they named it. So I might have time for 2 or 3 more runs. We'll see. I still haven't heard from family, but I'm expecting them probably sometime in the next hour. I think we'll be able to get in maybe 1 run with Chris, at least. Already 79. Not bad. Gafoe Merge says no. Yeah, I think most people's takeaway from the anime is there's one character is super over the top and speaks in English. Basically everything he says is quotable. Date is too much. Oh yeah. Yeah, like the whole show is very ridiculous. Like, to give you an example of like how ridiculous it is, the character I'm talking about, Masamon Date, who has like an eye patch, as per history, allegedly as per history, has a horse where, to show how badass he is, he rides it usually by crossing his arms, doesn't hold on to the reins, and then his horse has like motorcycle spoilers on it. And it revs up whenever he's about to charge. It's very ridiculous. Yeah, there's also somebody that refuses to ride a single horse, and they actually have 1 foot on 2 different horses. That's how they ride into battle. And they just swing a massive axe. It's so ridiculous. Actually, it's not technically an axe, it's a tactician fan. Because technically he's a tactician for the army, but it's so massive he uses it as an axe. I think it's a more accurate statement. It's very over the top, very ridiculous. Yeah, Dante also fights with 6 swords. Because he's like the dragon of Osho or something like that. And what better way to symbolize dragon claws than to literally do 3 swords in each hand. Nice, hit level 80. Congratulations. So all of his move names are in English, so you'll hear him go, "Whoa, dance!" Nice, nice. Or the ever infamous, what is it? Put your guns on! What a character. The scene is more ridiculous in context. Giving context does not help. It's just more outlandish the more you listen to it. But yeah, basically think of it as like a very loose historical reenactment of certain events of the warring states in Japan. But basically picture somebody on basically DBZ levels, power level for every general. Let's get some heals. Spoiler on a horse released me on a deep level. Yeah, I might put his theme on briefly. I think that theme is worth looking up. I just don't remember what it's called. That's the problem. On the multiple levels of why I don't understand, why I don't recall what the song is called, because it's like not only it's either a Japanese characters or it's all special characters. I'll have to check my personal playlist. I'm sure I have a version of it somewhere, but it won't be on my the one we're listening to right now. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. If I Google really hard. What would they call it? Let's see if this combination of words will get me what I want. Is this it? No, that's the game version. Is it Heaven's Door? Was that the name of the song? It is, I think. His theme is very ridiculous. Okay, maybe this is the soundtrack I'm looking for. I got bodied. Okay, time to put some buffs back on. Yeah, there's like a million versions of his theme. I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Gotta get the slow build. Some heals. This is the banger. It seems pretty good. And yeah, it just keeps building. We're not at his main theme still. The later versions cut some of the build. We probably heard parts of it in the other song where it was like the remix of the other themes. That's why I was kind of laughing. I was like, wow, that's really all one song? No, this is his full uncut theme. Hello, donation. Nice level up. Yeah, I have to think like really hard what the songs are called and then like go through this. What quest is this? The one we're doing? This is just Massive Attack 4B. Yeah, I would say depending on ID, if you're looking for bosses, I recommend the E quests of the maximum attack towards the bottom of the list. B is a pretty solid one if you're looking for Zeus. Triple Grants is satisfying. Welcome, Try. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I can maybe do one or two more if you'd like to hop in after this one. Or as soon as this one's done, might be more accurate, Chris. You're more than welcome. Otherwise, enjoy the Date theme. Does this person have the full playlist? I'm just looking right now. It seems like they might. This could be the original person I'm looking for. Let's just take some damage, don't mind me. Oh, but oh no! I can't search it because it's all in Japanese. It's so disappointing. Whatever, we'll do the Edge of the Sword again. They might have the playlist, but it's not in English, so trying to sort it is difficult. I'll check again after this while people log in. Let's finish the run. Yeah, like, I'll try to copy out some of the characters so chat can understand. When I'm trying to look these up, I'm like, oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Will it even do it? I don't know if it will. Like, look how they spell sword. Thank you, John. What character is that, chat? Like, do you see what I mean? Like, like, I don't know what that is. Listen, I'm like, I know what the word is supposed to be, but what a nightmare to look up. We're like, what abomination is this? Truly outrageous. This is simple for subsection. Interesting. But yeah, they insert all sorts of, I'll call them special characters, because I'm like, I just don't know what it is. It's just stuff that it just does not come up, I would say, in normal conversations. I'm not sure. But again, they just insert it randomly. Some I recognize as more like Germanic letters and stuff like that, but others I'm just like, I have no idea. Yeah, like this is one of the hero themes. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so Chris should be able to tag in. So congratulations again on level 80. I would do a box run with you, but we'll have to reserve that for another time. So good luck, DJ. Is it just the versions the composer has worked on? I think I found the official composer channel. I think that's how I ended up getting the right song. We'll wait for Chris to log in. The problem is just like they're not... I'll listen to like, is it Luster? Is Luster the song I'm trying to think of? Find out. No, it's from the right soundtrack. Is this what I'm trying to think of? Yeah. Welcome, welcome. I always think this is Date's theme, but it's never Date's theme. Yeah, there's versions with and without lyrics for people that are curious. But this is Blaze. Rip these four monsters. Oh, washing machine, already 70. Congratulations. Only 2 XP from leveling, nice. Little shortcut there. Ooh, power material, but I don't feel like going back for it. Alright, so my visual cue, I'm gonna stand roughly here, because this should be the middle of the squad. And I'm gonna refoe the rest that aren't in range. And this will kill most of them instantly. So I was gonna say, if chat wants to run on ahead, I can pretty much solo that crowd every time. Ooh, track fluid actually. Let me go back for that. Nice level up. 68, 56, 70. Quite a journey today. Being level 56 definitely helps. Yeah, it's possible the original playlist that I'm used to got taken down. I still hear that I can still find the songs, but I have to think really hard and like translate some of the letters into the English words and think about it. Okay, Ertamperometer is on. Just wanted to confirm that. That way I could do 2 Refoes and then the Gafoe will kill them. Get out of here, random Zeus. Nice. Easy kills. Gazan time. Look at that Gazan. See that? Stun lock the whole crowd, then there's just the Zoo. Rip Zoo. Aw, it barely lasered me. How rude. Keep from dive bombing. I love it just immediately went to Hideyoshi's theme. Where is the rest of the soundtrack? I swear there's other songs. I'm so confused, John. We're being denied the full soundtrack. Which song is this one? Sure, why not? Maybe it'll learn that I want to hear the rest of the soundtrack if I teach YouTube to go to the right one enough times. Okay, if always stacking time. This one's called Zitang Yu. Don't know what it means. And just the letter U, just for clarity. Big uppercase U. But hopefully, DJ, you end up getting some nice ticket stuff. Yeah, sadly, I just can't find a good playlist with it again. I'll hunt, I think, between streams for it. Something tells me I have a feeling it was taken down, the one I used to listen to. Goodbye, Dorfon. Ooh, I got hit. I went too far forward, apparently. Level 69, level 57. I think our team's getting up there. Rip washing machine. Rebuff time. We're hearing a remix of the other song we were hearing. Is this the original Blaze? I think it is, yeah. Sure, why not? Close enough, YouTube, close enough. I'll give you credit for that. You at least kept us in the anime. We'll let it play for now. Until it decides not to play Sengoku Basara, then we frown at it. Nice. Level 71. Angry Fist attained. Okay, I want to make sure we get those rappies. There we go. Rip washing machine. Ooh, I'm kind of low on moon atomizers. Group should be careful. I saw one dropped in the other room. I should have gone back for it. Down to 2. I could still reverse her. But that is going to be more interruptible than the other versions. Live, washing machine, live. Elzalor, or not Zalor, Algelin. Ooh, Angry Fist with hit. Oh, only 10 hit though. Disappointing. Don't mind me, just casually picking it up to junk it mid-battle. Oh, are we hearing like every version of Blaze? What version is this? Is this Last Judgment or something? Oh no, it's version 2. Come on. There will only be protagonist music, apparently, according to YouTube. Still under warranty, it could be fixed. That's fair. YouTube has decided we will hear every version of the song. Which, I mean, like, it's technically accurate. I do want to keep listening to Sengoku. Hopefully it won't go in a circle. I've had that before, where it just kept recommending me the same song, but just by a different uploader, so they kept playing the same song. I'm like, YouTube, please. Well, I guess you can judge which version of the song you like the most. Nice level up. Switch back to Rafoi merge here. You like this version? Batman sounds a little different. Welcome, Promethean. Hopefully things are going well for you. I was gonna say, funny enough, the box runs give so much XP now. I'm actually doing them legitimately for XP in soloed at the moment, as opposed to just incidentally getting XP. Yeah, that 130% drop rate and everything else is kind of crazy. And since HellCleave showed me the extra rooms to do that were mostly safe to do, rip Chris. He's typing and dies. Oh, I don't have reverser in an easy slot. I need it like up here. Now at least I have reverser at the top for the future. Chat messing around dies. Yeah, this room is really brutal. So it's like if you have freeze traps, I would be spamming them immediately. Don't mess around with these waves. Time to heal the group. I got body blocked. It's annoying. I actually don't want to be here. I'm gonna kill this Goron detonator and move forward. Heal the group a little bit. Out of range. Oh, that's fine. We'll stun lock here a little bit. For the group. Whoa! Why did they go towards me? I don't want to. I don't want to see them do that. There we go. Heal the group again. Oh, I grants the trap. Got trolled. Get out of here, Zeus. Now, what song will it play next? Are we seriously hitting every version of the song? That's kind of funny. Okay, YouTube. I'm gonna tell you to get. You're gonna have to break the loop, YouTube. We did just listen to this one, to be fair. Pause. YouTube, please. Okay, next song. I just mentioned that. It loves to go in a big circle. It's like, listen, I heard you like Blaze from Psychoku Pasara. Why don't you hear every version of it back to back? Nice, level 70 and 71. Making some progress. Rip the enemies here. Razan, Robarda. Get some debuffs. I'm gonna have to go back and sell some items, I think, because I'm totally cow. Or at least put away some of the materials. Well, maybe not materials, but at least the other items. Maybe put my magical piece away since I don't technically need it in this run. Magical Rock Mula. I don't even want to pick it up. I have so many of those. Nice level. If chat really wants it, I will pick it up for them. But otherwise, I have no interest. Whatever it forms, I probably have like 10 of, and I don't care. Either it's like Summit Moons or your Aura Fields or whatever. Nice. Ooh, I could use a Star Atomizer actually to free up inventory space. That would also work. HellCleave says, oh, Promethean says I want to hunt current Shuren with a decent amount of hit. The room with the WDR set MP is the one with the box at the start there, so you only got that way if you did something. Interesting. I would say Promethean, from what I remember, Shuren was much easier to hunt. It's just a very boring caves hunt and massive attack. Because you just farm the grass assassins. I think from gambles, I just ended up with like zeros of them. Yeah, I think it is. There's like 2 items that do it. I'll fact check once we're done with it. But yeah, there's a couple of them that are kind of similar. It's either that or Star Amplifier. I always confuse which is which. So please check though, chat, for Magic Rock Moolah. And if you want it, DJ, if you want me to go back for that rock, I will go back for the rock. Because it literally drops and it has no value to me. So I don't want whatever it makes. I was about to type that, Ziggy. Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, I used to do the Shuren hunt because I wanted Jizai. Oh, it's Summit Moon and Aura Field. Okay, so it was the one I was thinking of. Nice. Yeah, that one's pretty good for Faux New World, and it's not bad for specifically Falls. Because you could get your bonus tech. Although, technically, the Club of Lacomonium, which gets, I think, 40% FOE, is a little better. For the different individual phases of Falls, it's convenient to have a simple tech for it, because you can't multi-target anyway. Although you'll still probably AoE clear the spinners if you're playing single player. Clear those. Clear those. Yeah, you read that common drops are based off your ID, not room ID? That I don't know. Still a couple items to free up some slots. I would have just assumed it would have been always the same. Whoever made the game determines the drops. So I don't need any of these. Let's put this away for now. Got nothing but grinders and mats. Yeah, that's pretty average for the ticket sales. Away these. So I have every material possible. This should be good here. I have Dimates in case I need to safety heal, but it's not very likely. So I have like just enough. I could technically get rid. Oh, Moon Atomizers. I need to go buy those. But technically, I really don't need that much for the run. Dimate is even kind of overkill, to be honest. Probably put those away if I wanted to. Okay, so now that I've done all my shopping, let's exit the game, get some tickets. Yes, still haven't heard anything from family, so I think I'll be able to do at least one more. Already got the tickets. I'm getting close to leveling again. I love that this character is 165. They're becoming one of my most used and leveled forces. I find kind of funny, given that a majority of the runs have only been hard mode, outside of a couple of ventures into episode 2. I have no idea what it thinks I want to listen to next. I'm looking at something about HoloLive. What the heck? We're gonna go with a hard no after this one. Like, that's not Sengoku Basara. Get out of here, YouTube. Gotta buff the washing machine. Have to be minimum level 100 to craft Summit Moon. Sounds about right. Did you need somebody to... Did you need me to craft something for you? Random music disc. Where's their music disc? There it is. Yes, please. Sure. Yeah, once we're done with the run, you can hop in briefly, and then we can go back to our other runs. Getting baited by that stupid platform again. Raw launcher? I think not. Okay, I don't know what it's gonna try to play after this. I'm just gonna preemptively pause and move to another one. Hold on, this might be the lyric version. Nope. Sure. So 71, 59, 72, not bad. So I think the original composer does seem to have all the songs. It's just, I don't think they're in a playlist. I'll check them out in a moment when we get more downtime. It's on time. Poor Rappies. Yeah, speaking of which, still no rare Rappy unless I missed one when I was looking at the song list in the other run. Ooh, nice level 60. That's gonna make clearing way easier for solo play. Let's start stacking Gafoes. I think HellCleave, Promethean was more asking if you make a game, for example, as Sky ID, is it using Sky ID common drops or is it using your ID? There's more the question. I would have assumed it would have been the Sky ID, the person who makes the game. I haven't heard anything to the contrary so far. Nice level up. I was hoping that grants would go off a little faster. The answer was no. was back in Refro Emerge. Good. Unfortunate. I will gladly go back for that tri-fluid. You have no idea. Just like, heck yeah, let's go. Switch back to Refro Emerge, since it's just better in the underground. Rebuff the team. Oh, the team's already there. Rip the buffs to the team. I'm gonna debuff so the team doesn't die. Where is team? There we go. There we go. Nice and simple. It's a nice level 60 Fomoral. Getting ultra tanky now. Oh, speaking of stuff for DJ, I would recommend if you want to be a full-blown force, if you're gonna invest PDs in something over Adept, it will be V801. If you can't hunt, if you think you can't hunt it, but Pink ID I think can get it, it's definitely worth going for. It unlocks so many stun locks that aren't normally possible, and it makes solo force way easier. We've heard the edge of the sword before. Try this one. Oh, Nobunaga theme. Sure, we'll do some Nobunaga theme. Yeah, it's just, for me, I literally have not gotten it to drop from a zoo before. So I can state from experience, I've killed probably 3,000 something zoos. I've yet to see it. People in my party have received it, and I've received pity V801s, but I'm pretty sure I have yet to see one drop. I've gotten V101s from them before, but never the V801. The sadness is eternal. Yeah, I don't recommend buying at it because I will say by the end of December, it's likely you'll have at least one, especially after Christmas Fiasco. I would say if you somehow get through Christmas Fiasco as a pink ID and you still don't have it, then I would consider it. Just because Christmas Fiasco will have the highest number of Gertabulus outside of the anniversary events. Like, they'll have double-digit Gertabulus instead of, like, 5 or 8 or whatever it normally is in most quests. Or less. Some even only have, like, 1. It's a nice 72, 61, 73. Team is gradually getting tankier. Although I'm seeing not max level buffs. Let's reapply that. Yeah, the other thing I would recommend to pick up at some point, which is not very expensive, oh, RIP team, is God Technique. That is really good for fixing your tech damage. And if all you're doing is single player play, it actually matters. Multiplayer, sort of. If you don't have max level supports, then that'll put you at 30. Which is kind of nice. So most of the time I will have God Technique on, just to get that little bit of extra damage in my all spell spam arsenal. Because it's pretty easy to end up with max MST. Especially if you did the 140 mind materials, 10 luck materials for Fonumen. And you're using a power mag. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, Chris, what shield are you using? If you have do you have secret gear? You're taking a lot of damage. I'm just curious. Secret Gear, true MVP. Sacred Guard. I don't remember how much defense that is offhand. How many do I run? What do you mean? God techniques? Oh, you're running with God Mines? Oh, I don't have a mag on? Yeah, that would explain stuff. God Tech only one. That wild and zany Chris. He's like, listen, I do not need to earn PB or invincibility triggers. I will be the face tank god. Yeah, there's no reason to do more than one, because if your techniques are level 27 plus, they should cap in one. Just a simple statement. You can't, unfortunately, go above 30. I wish you could. Then I would do that over the materials. Never accidentally PB if you can't PB. That's true. Oh my gosh, a new song? Okay, chat. I have to share how this song is spelled. I have to. But I need to kill this room first. Chat, can you guess how they spelled the word battlefield? What units do I run? Double adept via the one god technique. So I don't use technique stuff. Otherwise, Heavenly Mind is preferable. If I'm getting knocked down a lot, I actually prefer Heavenly Body. 55 defense is no joke in solo play. You have the right idea. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant battlefields. Hey chat, you ready? Like, I mean, you could put, like, absolute gibberish in there. You might actually get it, sadly. That's messed up. Yeah, exactly. Chat now understands why I have trouble finding the songs. I know. I'm like, I know it's sort of what they're called, but there's no way I'm figuring that out on the keyboard. It's just not happening. It's too powerful for me. Too strong, chat. Please nerf the song names. You need to borrow a power mag, Chris. Oh, team's too far over. I can't help you, team. If we include all of the letters, we'll get random people to listen to Sengoku. We'll probably do more runs. Yeah, we need to get you with more defense. You as a raw cash should not be being one-shot by Goron Detonator. There's something wrong with your equipment. I need to know, are you using like basic frame or something for armor? I'm like, something doesn't check out. You should not die to that. Soul frame, okay, that's on the lower end. That's not the worst possible. But I'm looking up Sacred Guard right now. I'm double checking. What is that thing's defense by default? Oh, no wonder. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Magic's greatest secrets revealed. Yeah, Chris, that thing has at most has 13 defense. Please switch shields. Comparatively, chat, Secret Gear has at minimum 75. So it's like having a whole heavenly body on the character. Unsure what you want to farm today? Oh my gosh, a new song. Is this Shut Up? Is it Shut Up, Sit Down? What is the name of this song? Hold on. Oh, no, that's the other version. Oh, no. Oh, no, chat. Oh, no, I saw how they spelled the word crescent. I think Shut Up, Sit Down is the other version of this without the lyrics. Okay, so I'll help DJ make a unit. So briefly team, just wait a little bit, and then when we're done with the trade, we'll continue. I mean, I'll skip it because it's lyrics, but here you go, chat. This is how they spell Crescent. That's right, they put an actual block in the name of Crescent. I cannot explain to you why they did that. Of course they did. Magic Rock Mula, Heat Wand. I'm not able to use it. Is this the right type of item? Is this grinded to max? Oh, you need to have it ground to max. Yeah, you don't have it ground to max. I don't know what this thing's max is, potentially. Can you double check wand? Where E at? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go get grinders. If this is the right thing, I'll grind it. There's definitely a lot more lyric songs that I remember in the soundtrack. Oh. Let's... Oh, 15 is the max, apparently. And I can't use it still. Are you sure this is the right item type? Hold on, we're doing Magic Rock Mula. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with it. I'm not going to check for the chat. Yeah, it's for club. So you gave me a wand. That is not the right item type. I don't know if I have a spare one for you, to be honest. Maybe you'll get lucky. Is Mace in there? Mace is in there. I'll make a Mace one. Sure, you'll get a 35 hit one. Why not? There you go. Have your 35 hit Mula. There you go. There's your Summit Moon. Enjoy your 35 hit Summit Moon. Okay. Oh. Gonna do the dance. I think we're good now. Yeah, you can have your stuff back. Need some mine materials. Like, how many mine materials are we talking? If you say like 140, the answer is absolutely not. Oh. You know, like, you better pay some PDs if you want to give that many. If you want like 10, I'll give you like 10 or 20. Yeah, I got like 47 in here. Anyway, let's, I think for the people that were leveling earlier, I think you could join in now. So I'll give like 20. Oh, or not. Disappeared. Washing machine has joined. Okay. Can't leave them. Who are the mine materials for? I'm just confused. Oh. Okay. Well, Yeah. I was gonna say, is everybody here from before? Because I don't remember all the character names. I see Hitome's here. I know Chris is here. I believe there was another level 70 character. Yeah, Oshli's missing. Yeah, Shino, could you drop off so Oshli can join? Because we were in the middle of the level 70 runs. I don't mind leveling your character later, but yeah, there was somebody else that was here. Yeah, Shino, I need you to drop off. We can help you level your character, I think, Friday, if you want to level that level 49 character, but that's about it. No problem. Good luck. Okay, team. So sorry about that. We should be able to proceed. Yeah, we've helped Shino out before. I probably know Shino a little stronger from YouTube, actually. Also, what happened to the music? The music gave up, John. Yeah, this is the song I thought was going to play earlier. Because it had the same guitar riff. This one is, I think, Shut Up and Go to Hell. It's literally the name of the song. Do you borrow mine, Mag? Or a Mag, sure. How's it spelled? That's a good question. Oh, this one's actually like normal. Yep, it's actually spelled normally. It just has a... What is it? The tilde between shut up and then go to hell. Oops. Some are weirdly normal. The later ones, they gave up on the spellings. I'll put it that way. I think this is technically... I want to say it's Kojiro's theme, but they play it for more than one character, so it might not technically be Kojiro's theme. But when I hear this, I always think Kojiro. AKA Matsumandate's right-hand man. By these enemies. Yeah, we could probably do at least one more. Stupid Yaoi, untargetable. I definitely want that power material. Cool, there we go. Solid clears. It's already 74, 73, 63. So I don't know if we'll get to 80 today. It really just depends on family at this point. I haven't received, quote-unquote, the call. And it's after 1 o'clock. So I think by their definition, they're late. And I'll just go as long as I can, honestly. Another power material? Darn, missed it. Get out of here, Zeus. Streets of Rage, okay. Music Whiplash. Sure. I mean, I like Streets of Rage 1. I'll let it play. That's more acceptable than whatever it was trying to give me earlier. Nice level up. This music's giving Sonic vibes. Oh no. Well, Yuzo Kozuhiro did work on some Sonic games. Mostly ports of songs, though. Although I think more recently he did just get into a modern Sonic. I'm listening to this version of the song. I'm like, hold on. Is this like a remix version of 2? The song sounds a little off. Oh, maybe we ended up on the... You know what? You know what it is? We probably ended up on the club remix version we came across the other day. Because YouTube just really thinks if you listen to the full thing, you want to hear it again on loop. Seriously, the algorithm sucks, chat. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because I'm like, I think this is Go Straight, but it doesn't sound right. I mean, it's still fine, but... it's fine. Photon Crystal, nice. Yeah, Sacred Cloth, I think, cures poison. Oh, no, I meant guard. I'm sorry, I said cloth. You guard is paralysis. I meant the thing Chris had earlier. Yeah, cure poison. Always forget there's more than one. Team running ahead before the buffs are applied. Rip the team. Time to re-level. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you were benefiting from what you were wearing in any sense. Yeah, it's definitely the club remix. I really want to listen to the club remix. YouTube, can we please stop recommending the same video? It's what? Oh, okay. Chat, I would just like to say, there's a mix called Music of Japan, but it has Spider-Man and X-Men versus Arcade. I'm like, I just... not what I think of immediately when it comes to that stuff. I mean, like, technically... Anyway, let's go back to the remake versions. A bazooka with hit. It's okay. Yeah, I'm like, technically, maybe for some of those, for the team. Rebuff the team. There we go. Got a nice rhythm back to it again. Okay. Let's focus on less distractions. No more music, random references, just the run. Rebuff the team, rebuff the team again. Foey since the blizzards are too close. The lore. Get trolled by Rappy. Evan Striker code, nice. Already level 75. Not too many more levels, or not too many more runs needed. I think I could fit in one more. And speaking of leveling, I'm getting pretty close to leveling. I just need less than 6k. Another Angie Fist. I'll pick that up in the moment. It's 17 points. Bazookas are just not worth picking up. Only 1 point. Go back and pick that up to junk it. Okay, I need this thing to get out of my way. I need to go in the middle. Nice, got the level up. I mean, the defense is somewhat relevant in the run, because I'm going to get to a point where I just literally can't take damage, which is what I want to be at some point. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to see, because there's no way I can get to the point I want to be in time. I'm curious if this is worth it. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if Chris wants to linger there. The Mercies are merciless if you're in the middle. Or, towards the edge, I mean. Hello, Zeus. I mean, if they die by me, that's fine. I want them to do that. Nice level up. Luck material. I want that at some point. Does that hit them from here? Kind of. Ooh, I want that ultimate shield. That's worth a lot of money. I have to reapply Shifta. So it looks like for Crimson Tears needs higher Shifta D-band. Just let me know, I could just give it to you. I'm seeing some 23s in there. Makes supporting a bit easier. Nice level up. Stunlock City with Razond. Rabarda City. Goodbye. Nice Razonds. There we go. Yeah, this character I thought about leaving higher techs on him, and I might. Oh, I was saying, I noticed your shifted D-band were not 30s. Did you want something higher than 23? So at least with the God technique, you can even it out if needed. Is this all like shift to 23 and whatever? I can at least get you close. I would have to check my other character for the other text, because I think I did move my 30s to the component character. Or not component, techie character. But I suppose I should leave some on this character still, but I haven't really picked up any new ones, sadly. Due to the fact he just doesn't play Ultimate at all. There we go. Washing machine survived. Thank you, machine. Oh, spoke too soon. Rip. The double whammy is too strong. The level 76 is pretty good. This little Barda. Oh, Barda missed. Ooh, they actually flew out of range. Yeah, I'll check my share bank to see if I got anything. Yeah, quite a long journey today in terms of levels, which is kind of nice. Double level, nice. And still going, since I can do at least another run. Or at least I think I could do another run. Let me see if I got a shift to floating. Yeah, I straight up got a shift to 30. If you need a Gafoe 29 or whatever, let me know. Oh, you need a Gafoe and a Gazan. I think I just gave away one of the Gazans, but I have a Gafoe. Take a look. Yeah, I don't see the Gazan in there anymore. Uh, 28 Gazandas there. I can give you a 28 Gazand. So once you join, we're good. That should make clear speed very easy, whether you do episode 4 or just do bosses with Gazand. Leave the text over here. There we go, powering up all the new forces a little at a time. Oh yeah, this will be your last run? That's fine. We'll take the mag back. Yeah, I should probably stop since I've been expecting family for a bit. But we'll try to do one more. Just making sure I was back in the Gafoe merge because I remember not swapping. Okay. Yeah, and at least for Chris's character, even if it's not XP weeks, getting you to 80 from 76 is pretty much nothing, even outside of the XP week. That is so many materials. I just have to turn around. That was 2 mine materials back to back and a power. Cannot be skipping those when it's like that. Especially since I just gave away like 20 mines. Okay. Get rid of those. Much better. Actually, should have been Gafoing. That was a mistake. Could have Gafoed. Yeah, I was gonna say, if nothing else, this will probably also be my last one. I'm actually feeling really hungry. I'm thinking food time, chat. It's like 1:29 here. I think we got a lot of progress, and apparently, and the progress continues with another photon crystal. Congratulations. Yeah, I think today I'm going to be catching up on labeling the PSO videos. I think everything is uploaded. I just got to schedule it. So there should have been something scheduled for today. And if nothing else, if I think I missed something, I'll schedule something at 6 EST. Because I'll be going out, I think, as soon as family's here. But from the standpoint of other things, I guess, for the YouTube, I think we have everything uploaded. I still have to do a couple of editing for Illusion of Gaia, and unfortunately one of the PSO streams where unfortunately it just didn't record the second half of the stream. So I have to do some basic video editing for that later. So I don't think there'll be any bonus streams late tonight, as I guess what I'm going to say on PSO. And then from there, we're going to take a little bit of a break. If people really need that last push to 80, just let me know in the Discord and we'll do it Friday. Otherwise, we'll wait for Sunday for like Drop Anything raid or something instead. Since we did do at least technically 2 sessions worth of XP up, but I know some people are sort of close. Or enemies. Washing machine already 77. Oh, sorry to hear you got an ad. Where is that zoo? Oh, there it is. It's like, Yeah, so far I had like very, very small drops. But that was earlier in the stream. Like less than 600 frames drops across the whole stream. So it's been mostly fine today. Oh, I don't have any dye fluids. That could be a problem. I thought the 10 was my dye fluid, and then I realized, no, that's a soul atomizer. I mean, I should still be able to finish the run, but just have to be careful. Let's get some Barda in there. Unlock these, Barda loop them. I probably need the Moon Atomizer, so I'm gonna go pick it up. Okay, chat's buff should be about off cooldown. So as long as... Oh. Chat's splitting up, making buffing extremely difficult. Let's do this and then debuff. Back to these. There we go. Ooh, a Tri-Fluid. That is exactly what I wanted to finish the run. And you know what? I'll go back for that Dye Fluid as well. Just eat the Dye Fluid now. Yeah, now I feel pretty confident in clearing the run. With 2 Tri-Fluids, it's like, I might run out in, like, literally the last room. Nice. 66, 76, 77. Now 67. Power material, I want to pick that up for sure. Throw some bowies. Get out of here, random enemies. Grown Detonator had it out for me. Protect Chris, I think, from the satellite lizards. Goes out of the way. Okay. So, while the team deals with that, I'm just gonna pick up a couple items, maybe. Oh, never mind. Not what I thought they were. Switch back to Refoe Emerge. And I think we're good. So yeah, team got a lot of levels. I think team can be very proud of how far they got. Some debuffs in to make life easier. Oh. Sorry, chat. I think somebody's at my door. Give me 1 minute. Might be family. Be right back. Sorry about this. Sorry about that. Let's try to finish the run, but I do have to go after this. the Razan stun loop. Ooh, rip washing machine. Okay, so we'll deal with the Goron detonators, and we should be good to go. Yeah, you might hear people moving around in the background. Family did arrive. They're just getting ready with other things first. Let's level up. Ooh, I'm a little too close on one side. Move forward to it. Yeah, forward a little more. There we go. Corrected my position slightly, and yeah, not too bad. Yeah, Chris came real close. To 80, that is. Super close. So I think probably like 2 runs any other day. Chris can pick whatever day he wants. Get him up to 80. And if everybody else hasn't leveled by next week, you're more than welcome to get the mini boost. This should put you pretty close if you want to do it on your own. I think Jellin was a little overkill there. Nice, 77. Yeah, because even without XP week, I mean, when you're at like 77, 78, that's like one beyond the horizon. That's it. Like what, 20, 30 minutes? That is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Ooh, let's lure this. Yeah, I don't think there's any other big PSO plans, I guess, other than just a short video on add-ons. I did download some of them, I just haven't put them in, since I didn't really want to mess with the setup before I streamed. But I do want to see, like, the counter thing and mess around with it, I think, between streams. And not doing, like, multiple days of PSO lets me do the research I need, and or adjustments to make it cleaner for the stream. Kind of similarly, I'm not planning on a Wednesday stream at all, unless Calvisham's free for the co-op, just to finish the co-op game. Ooh, nice level up. And almost completed. See if we get any last minute level ups from the team. We'll be close. Run detonator down. Yeah, with that extra tri-fluid, that's the only one I picked up. So, not bad. Thinking about if it was worth dropping something to get the shields, and I'm like, no. If I had a dye fluid, I would have eaten it to pick something up. So I'm gonna put all these items away, and then if Chris, if you want to get back the mag eventually, I can't pick it up yet. We'll deal with that. And sadly, I don't have time to see what tickets we got. We'll save that, I think, for the next time we stream. Any spare tickets. And I think that'll be a good way to show off the counter. I can just check my characters to see if they've been holding tickets this whole time. Yeah, I definitely recommend for people that are looking to survive as like the the hunters or like the rangers. Yeah, I gotta put items away because even if you drop it now, I can't pick it up. So if you want to wait like a minute, I'll have free space, but I gotta sell stuff. But from the standpoint of like hunters, I do think like the attribute wall is probably the best thing to probably pick up while leveling, and or secret gear. So that way you just are ultra tanky, and that way your units can focus on like HHPs or H-arms for accuracy if you're looking to carry yourself. So if you're ready, Chris, I think I can take it now. Just need to switch to my share bank. So overall, pretty good run. Lots of materials. I did not mean to put the stars in there. Let me take that out. Oh, I'm at 96 mono grinders. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Let's see, I gave away most of my mine materials. So I'm back below 40, but that's not a big deal. As I said before, I have another stack of 99, and I think another stack of 99. So if I really wanted to make another force, I still have enough. I think I'm still good there. Put away some cash, because I don't need all this cash. Yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed the runs, but sadly I do have to go. So I guess final thoughts on the stream session. I think we saw a very high abundance of photon crystals. Basically zero rare enemies. Lots and lots of photon crystals, which I'm kind of okay with. I'd rather have the photon crystals, to be honest. But otherwise, as I said before, reach out on Discord, especially if you're a newer player and you're just looking for teams. There's a lot of people on our Discord that are looking to get into groups, and there's a lot of people that have now just hit 80 between this stream or previous streams for the XP week. So I'm sure you can get a little higher level if you need to. But sadly, chat, gotta go. Thank you again for everybody that joined in the runs. Sorry I was a bit more distracted in these runs than normal, but I think going forward we'll see what we can do to get cleaner music playlists to address one of those issues. But anyway, chat, let's say goodbye to YouTube first. So thank you again for watching, YouTube, and if you did like it, I hope we see you again in the next part.